been a favorite piece of music for brides to walk down the aisle on their special day for ages. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ladia and you're watching Mimi Made It by Ladia. Well, thank you so much for joining me in my second in a series of my wedding tablescapes. Today's tablescape is specifically for the bride-to-be. One of the things that I did was this to just kind of take it over the top in terms of the decorating the tablescape as well as decorating for the event is I added a balloon garland. I work with a local young lady who is a balloon designer and we are doing a project together in another couple of weeks, but I thought this would be a good idea for her to come over and do an organic balloon garland specifically for you, my viewers, and as well as to add to the decorations for this bridal shower. As you can see, I have a backdrop and it does say bride-to-be, and then the organic balloon garland was added over that, and it is in colors of white balloons, pink, as well as some rose gold, and I think there's a little tan in there as well. And all of that blends in with the backdrop, the bride-to-be backdrop. Say that 3 times. It blends very well in with that, and I just like the way it looks. I added the greenery and I also added the floral. I did add some lights to it as well. I'm going to turn those on very shortly so that you can see how that looks. It just turned out to be a wonderful addition to this tablescape. And then I'm going to take you down to the table. You know, I want to show you how I put everything together, all of the thrifted items that I used and the items that I have that I actually own. And if you know me, if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I also love to have fresh florals in my tablescapes when I can. And I did for this one. I created a couple of them, and I certainly want to show you those as well. So I've got a lot going on with this tablescape for the bride-to-be and her bridesmaids. This one may be just a little bit longer than what I normally do for a tablescape. So I hope that you will hang in there with me. Sit down, enjoy yourself, get a glass of coffee, a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, and just relax and enjoy as I present to you the second in a series of my wedding tablescapes for the bridal shower brunch. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I want to show you how I put the table together. And first of all, I want to start with these tall taper candles. I did get these from Home Goods. Love them. Nice and thin, tall, adding to the table. I put them in some candle holders that I got for a gift for the holidays for last year. Just a gorgeous gift. I like them because they have some nice bling around the bottom of them. And then I also added a little bit of faux flower in there just to kind of add to it, give it just a little bit more to the table. And then I also thrifted this item right here, this server. I like this because it has the gold lining around there. It just really adds to it, the crystal, and then the gold handle that is on it. Very nice thrifting item. Now I want to take you to the things that I added to layer the table with. And first thing that I started with was these chair covers. I've had these chair covers for a very long time, and I thought this would be the great opportunity to use them to bring this tablescape to you. I also have a matching tablecloth that goes with it, and then I also have the matching napkins. So all 3 items, like I said, I've had them for such a long time, and it just really works very well to bring this table to just another level for this bridal shower brunch. One thing that I did, I got a question from one of my viewers, and she loves the way that the napkins are folded and the beautiful napkin ring, and then you lay them on your plate, and then your guests, they use them. And then what typically happens is they get lipstick and other food items on there that may stain. So I thought a good solution to that would be still keep your gorgeous napkins on the table. Your guests will take them off of the napkin ring and place them in their lap, because what they'll have next to them is this gorgeous paper napkin. And I just like this because of the design that's in there. Now you can get just about any design, any color. I got these off of Amazon and I thought that they were a great buy because again, it saves my beautiful light napkin. And then it also adds to the table and your guests won't feel so bad about using your good napkins. And then an item that I thrifted, and I had this in my first thrifting haul, and I got these saucers. I think I got 6 of them. Got them from Goodwill, and they are exclusively made for Mary Kay. And I love them because I love that gold that is around the saucer, and then it has a light, pretty pink in there. And again, going for all of the color combinations that I have in this table. And then I also thrifted this cup because I could not find a matching cup to that. But I did thrift these from Goodwill, and one thing that I like about this is that it does have a gold rim around there too, and it does match with the saucer. Now, my little spoon, I got this from Home Goods. And you know, Home Goods is just one of those stores when you see something, don't think too many times about it. Go ahead and get it because, you know, if you go back again, it'll probably be gone or you may not find the exact number of items that you need. So I did buy these from Home Goods. They're just absolutely gorgeous, little bitty. I'm using them for teaspoons. You can also use them for dessert spoons, but for this application, I'm using them as a teaspoon. And since we're going to be having a tea during the service, I did want to bring out my teapot, and I thrifted this. This was in my Tea for Two tablescape. I thrifted this one from Goodwill. Gorgeous, beautiful colors. I love the rose, the pink flowers in there, the light pink, the darker pink, and the greenery. It goes so well with this tablescape. So the other items that I have on the table are, and I usually have, and that will be my glassware. This glassware I use all the time. It's just very easy, very simple. Nice design to it. I like to use that. And because we are having a brunch along with tea service, we are also going to serve mimosas. So there will be some champagne mimosas. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to show you how I put the table setting together. And I'm going to start over here. I'm going to start by taking it apart and putting it back together for you. So I got these plastic mats. I got these from Home Goods as well. I like the intricate design that is in there, and I just think that that rose gold tone just really goes again with the table. So I'll add that down there right back, and then I thrifted these gold chargers from Goodwill, 99 cents a piece. Not too bad. So I've got that, and then I'm also added one of my staples that I use as I set my tables, and that is with a plain white plate. There are some exceptions to that, and you may see that as I do other tablescapes, but generally I will use a white plate for serving food. And another thrifted item that I have that I'm quite happy with, that I found 8 of them as a matter of fact, and that is this dessert plate, salad plate, bread plate, however you want to use it. I'm going to use it as a salad plate for this particular tablescape. And I love the swirl, the gold swirl design that's in there. It's just one of my favorites. It's just something that I gravitate to. And so when I saw these at Goodwill, just very happy to find them. And again, really happy to find 8 of them at the same time. And then again, the napkin and the napkin ring. Now for my flatware, I've had this on hand for years as well. And I like this because it has some gold in there along with the silver tone on the flatware, which means it's very versatile. I can use it for applications like this where I'm using more gold, or in a situation where I'm kind of blending more silver and gold together. These would work as well. So that is my table setting, place setting for each one. I have that all the way around the table. The exceptions on the champagne glasses are that I used for the bride-to-be and the maid of honor. I used this. This is champagne glasses that were used in my wedding. My husband and I did our toast, so I've had them for quite a while. And I thought this would be nice to kind of do something special for the bride and the maid of honor, for them to each have their own. And then, you know, I love florals. So for this bridal tablescape, I have some fresh florals here. Peonies, of course, it's that time of year. Peonies are just a gorgeous flower, very fragrant. The smell is just wonderful. The aroma, I've got some white ones, I've got some pink ones in there. Now, this is a very popular flower that brides tend to use in either their bouquets or in their centerpieces, and that's what I've done here today. I also have some baby's breath. I have some very small pink roses in there, delicate roses. And then I have my greenery, and I love this greenery. It's nice and airy. I like that. And then I have my Astromeria. Now, Astromeria is one of my favorites, and I'll tell you why I like Astromeria so much, because it's just a very hardy flower. So they're very easy to come by, and they just really add to any type of design that you're going to be working with when you're working with fresh flowers. And then I put that in, I guess this is kind of like a Mercury type design. So now what I want to do is take you over to the balloon garland and show you a little bit closer view of that. I'm also going to turn on the lights so you can see how that looks. And then I'm going to show you a few more things around the table. So hang in there with me. I will be right back. So as you can see, I am now under the balloon garland. Welcome back. I wanted to show you a few things about that and show you how I put everything together over here. Right here, I have some pink pampas grass. I've had this on hand, and then I put that into a tall off-white vase, and I've had this for quite a while, and I've got that on top of one of my gold stands that I use to decorate on either side of my dining room. Up above, you can see the balloon garland. I have some florals there. I have some greenery, and then I have more florals going down, and then I added the lights, and I've turned the lights on, so hopefully you can see that. I've got the lights going all the way across and all the way down to the other side and to the floor, which just really adds to this balloon garland. It is an organic balloon garland, which just really means that it's just very free flowing, and you can just really do a lot with it and add things to it, as I did here. Now, when I step back, as you can see, there's plenty of room back here. And as a matter of fact, when all of the laughter is done from the bridal brunch, all of the gift giving, and then after a few mimosas, this is a perfect place to take pictures. A very nice backdrop. Now, what I would suggest for something, an occasion as nice as this, is to hire a photographer, maybe for just about an hour, to come in and just take some really, really nice pictures of the bridal shower. And I just think that that would just really add and elevate this to the next level for your guests, for the bride-to-be, the bridesmaids. Just think it would make some very nice pictures with this backdrop. What do you think? Well, there you have it. That is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me and staying here with me to the end. A little bit longer than what I usually do, but as you can see, I had a lot to share with you, and so happy to do that. I hope that you like this type of content that I bring to you. Of course, likes are very important for my channel. Share, and of course, you hitting that subscription button is just the icing on the cake for me. So thank you so much for joining me. I am going to leave you with some beautiful music of Canon and D again, and I'm also going to leave you with some closer shots of the table so that you can get a better look. And as always, thank you once again for joining me, and be blessed. Thank you again, and bye-bye.